Welcome back, guys, to another Sunday analysis video. I hope you have all had the best weekend so far, and I of course wish you all a profitable and successful trading week. So first things first, if you want to be a part of the Discord community, it's completely free, link is down below. And if you want to give me a follow on TradingView, we are trying to get to 500 likes. Also, before we get into things, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody that dropped us a like and a comment on last week's video. We are smashing the like goals, we are smashing the overall targets for these videos, which I really appreciate because it helps us reach new people, and it also helps us know that you appreciate the content that we're producing. So guys, let's get into this. First things first, we're going to cover the markups that we gave out on Wednesday. In fact, we can't even do that because we didn't publish them on TradingView. So we're just going to go straight into what we wanted to see this week. From last week, we were looking at price running bearish from the area of supply that was right here. That in fact didn't happen. It went bullish, which was one of our ideas that we gave out in our midweek video. So you're going to have to go back and watch that midweek markup, and you'll see the conclusion to what has actually happened here. But following into this week, we are looking for something very, very simple, okay? We have EURUSD. We have the idea of this price action. If you want the literature for this, of course, follow us on TradingView and you'll get that. The idea is that we're looking for the 4 hour to continue. The 4 hour high has been put in above a previous major high. We were bullish last week. We have played bullish continually, and we're looking for that bullishness to continue. Now, what we're looking for is the 4 hour high to confirm itself, and we need another 4 hour candle to form below this high. Now, of course, if you don't know how to follow candlestick structure, I highly recommend you going and watching the videos on that. You can find those on our YouTube channel. But we're looking for the range to play bullish, ultimately. The options we have are the following. I'll show you on the live chart. We're looking for price to do one of the following, and that is for the high itself to be confirmed, price to fall down, hit the area of demand that is unmitigated, and play bullish within here. If not, we may create the high, play bullish straight off of that without pulling back, which you know price likes to do. So it's very likely it could do it again here. The other option is that this high doesn't actually get formed, and this range subsequently could end up being much larger. So we're not going to overly focus on the range, if you were, because it hasn't technically formed. Until this high is confirmed, we don't know how large this range is going to be. The other option we have is for the 4 hour low, because the 4 hour low is confirmed. So for the 4 hour low to fail, price to run lower, and it bring us into a previous area of demand. Now, this is the last down move before the upshift, hence why it's highlighted in red. This is a standalone order block. This itself, I tell you what, we'll make it green to make it look a little bit visually easier to see for you guys. But we're looking for the following. We're looking for price to either react off of this and go bullish. That's if this 4 hour low fails. And if we don't see a reaction within here, we're looking at the liquidity stored at this market open gap and the liquidity stored across the trend line lows here, all of those to be swept out and price run back into the higher time frame bias, which is of course bearish. But as you guys know, we've been bullish across the board since this low down here, which was end of June. So we're talking a sort of 3 weeks ish we've been bullish, so we don't want to just expect it to change. We'd like it to, but it may not. So if we see this low fail, I'm going to look to follow some shorts into this area of demand. If we see this fail, I'm going to look to short this into these lows and ultimately target this low right here. So remember guys, this is a brief overview. It's not meant to give you a super in-depth a breakdown of every single move. It's just to give you a rough idea of what we're looking at. And we only predict price action that is plausible until price actually moves and reaches one of these areas. You can only speculate. So there's no point overly speculating on something that may not even happen. Okay, so just keep it realistic. Look at what price is doing and work out what you want to do from there. That's what these brief outlooks are meant to be for. So guys, gold is pretty similar. We have a clear bullish direction. We gave out a bias of our hourly range holding and price going bullish, which it did. We gave that out in the midweek markup video. We now have broken this 4-hour high. We have a new 4-hour low, 4-hour high. So we're looking at the same thing. Possibly a liquidation of the confirmed high to bring us into the area of untapped demand below, and price continue. We have a slight pullback, then continue to the major high above. The other option for this is price contacts this first, then goes bullish, or fails and brings us into the higher time frame area of demand highlighted below. In the other hand, if we do, of course, get to this point and it fails also, we're looking to the liquidity stored in the left over here from the lows that were created during last week's session. If we do fail and break this 4-hour low, I'm expecting it to continue bearish down to this area of demand, which again we have the same option. We may run bullish, we may continue bearish. So a very, very simple outlook. Overall, we are bullish on gold and euro currently. We're waiting for these ranges that they sit in to determine what is the most likely move. A very simple way to do this is just wait for a clear FVG to open up against your directional bias, and then that can give you some nice telltale signs that price may be looking to reverse. But keep it simple, keep it nice and basic, stick to your rule set, guys. And of course, if you want to be a part of our live sessions, then join the Discord, link is down below. Hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you all very soon. Peace out. Have a great week, guys.